So many feel as though he or she loved me because I laid with him or I laid with her. Because a man get on his knees and propose you and buy you a ring, that don't mean he loved you. Sometime a man marry you because he don't want no one else to have you. So he didn't marry you out of love. He just married you to hold you hostage because he's obsessive, he's possessive. Are you listening to what I'm telling you? Let us get into the in-depthness of the variations of love.
Yes.
Let's start with the greatest subject of all, God himself. Let's see how the Bible describes our Creator, our Lord, the King of Kings and Lords of Lords, the Master of creation. Man was made in God's image and God likeness. You can have the image, but don't have the likeness. Every man that walked the earth have God's image, but all men don't have God's likeness. What is God likeness? Remember, God said, let us make man in our image after our likeness. So the image of God is the shape of man. The likeness of God is the characteristics of God. So you can have the image, but you are deprived of God's character. When you have God's character, you will produce what heaven wants you to produce. You will think the way heaven wants you to think. You will act the way heaven wants you to act. So the characteristics of God is a necessity for it to be manifest through the characteristics of man. If the characteristics of God is in man, a man won't walk out on his family. Because you know what love said to the church? I will never leave you nor forsake you. So if I have God's image and God likeness, how can I abandon my wife and children? You see, God reprimanded Israel in the Old Testament. That's why he said Israel committed adultery.